Good evening, all of you. So, today, as per the lecture, we are going to start the current issues and scenarios in the world that is going along. So, in Hindu, the article has published in tomorrow's morning, Rising Sea Lands Prompt Indonesia. So, what is prompting Indonesia? To relocate the capital. The capital land of Indonesia is going to be relocated very soon. So, on your screen, you're seeing two maps. One is the legend Jakarta, the one of the populous city of South Asia, as we had discussed yesterday also. We are talking about population in the class, and along with the issue of Jakarta and its sinking. So two maps are running on your screen. One is your Jakarta, and second is your Borneo Island in Indonesia, neighboring with Malaysia. So all of you are seeing the maps in the screen. So on Tuesday only, Indonesian parliament has passed a law approving the relocation of its capital from Jakarta to Borneo Island, and the name of the capital city would be Nusantara. The name of the capital city would be Nusantara. The new capital city from Jakarta is going to be changed to Nusantara. This locates in the Borneo Island of Indonesia itself. Okay, so one is your Jakarta in the right, and in left your Borneo Island in the neighbor of Indonesia and Malaysia. Okay. So as discussed tomorrow, the regional distribution of population, right? So regional distribution of population in Jakarta is 30 million people only in the great metro city of Indonesia, right? So why this city is sinking? Let's discuss on it. Why the city is sinking, the major concern that we need to discuss. Jakarta sinking city of the world, right? So Jakarta is world's top country which is sinking with the highest rate. ये डूब रहा है और सबसे तेज गति से डूब रहा है पूरी दुनिया में. ठीक है, गति क्या है डूबने की? तो अगर वहां के रिपोर्ट्स को देखें, सो बाय 2050 about 95% of which North Jakarta will be submerged into water. Into water. So as you have seen the map, again I'm relocating the map on the screen. So map on the screen. So all of you have are seeing the North Jakarta. All of you are seeing the North Jakarta, right? So 95% of North Jakarta by 2050 is going to sink in water in Java Sea, right? And then the water will penetrate to West Jakarta, Central Jakarta, and so on the city. So on in count, if we say that, so in 10 years of span, in 10 years of span, 2.5, how much? 2.5 meter land is already submerged in water. 2.5 meter of land is already submerged in water. Now, So yesterday only in the Parliament of Indonesia, the law has been passed to construct the new capital city, right? To construct the new capital city, that is your Nusantara, that is your Nusantara in Borneo Island. In Borneo Island, that is called Brunei. So the island is coinciding with Malaysia. Okay, the island is coinciding with Malaysia and Indonesia itself. This is going to be the new capital of Indonesia. ठीक है? So, Jakarta has been plagued by serious infrastructure problem and flood and climate change. So the city is populated, so both the role is playing the key role in devastation and sinking of city. One, climate change, of course. Second is ill planning of city, and third is your flood. Fourth is your overuse of ground water. So here these are the reasons for the sinking of city Indonesia, right? Indonesia is the home mainland. 30 million people are residing. It's a cosmopolitan city, but mainland native place of 10 million people. बाकी 20 million के कहीं और से they have the second livable city. They might have some roots. They might go to their places. But what about the concrete 10 million people who have the native place in Jakarta itself? What about them? But yes, apart from this, it is the fastest sinking city of the world, which has drawn attention of many countries and continental norms on this city. So the new capital city that is going to be developed, named as new capital city, its name is Nusantara on Borneo Island. Okay, so government has taken the land for the infrastructure development and a planned city. As Jakarta is a swampy land, दलदलीय क्षेत्र है. Jakarta is a swampy land in a Java city, Java Sea. So Java Sea के आसपास का जो भी land है, it's a swampy land because connected to sea, and there are many rivers which flow in this area, right? So yes, year after the ground is sinking, the neighbors of this city is also leaving their spaces. And one of the reason of sinking is your overuse of groundwater. So on your screen, the BBC graphic documentary is going to be started. So all of you just see, and I'm going to explain the documentary video to all of you. So one of the anthropogenic activity that lead to the sinking of Jakarta is the overuse of groundwater. So see how the land is sinking. Question: why Jakarta is sinking? So why Jakarta is sinking? So yes, in 1970, some places are sunk by 4 meters. 4 meters land is sunk. So that time, the Michael Jordan standing on each other. So this is how the graphic has made. The question again, why Jakarta is sinking? Because the residents are using too much of groundwater. So what happens with the use of too much of groundwater, that the land got sink or suppressed. जमीन के नीचे के भीतर के पानी को अगर हम बहुत इस्तेमाल करें तो पानी जैसे ही खपत हो जाएगी, जमीन का जो परत है वो नीचे की तरफ धंस जाता है, दब जाता है. सो एज यू कैन सी इन द वीडियो, the residents are using overpumped groundwater. So after the use of the groundwater, the land is sinking. Okay? What happens? Because building and houses above sink to ज़मीन अगर धंस रही है, flood is happening. The flood right? And the flood cannot flow to the ocean. Water remains for the long time. It's not easy to stop the sinking because 60% of Jakarta's residents are using groundwater. That is the major challenge that the government is Second alarming challenge is your climate crisis. I have referred the documentary from BBC. The second is your climate crisis. Ever I have discussed about IPCC report this 2021, which states that by 2050 major coastal cities and lands are going to sink in water. समुद्र में बहुत से ऐसे देश के शहर हैं जो कि 2050 तक डूब जाएंगे, जिसमें मालदीव्स पर खतरा है. उसी तरह से जकार्ता पर भी खतरा है, मंडरा रहा है. द नॉर्थ जकार्ता इज गोइंग टू सिंक. नॉर्थ जकार्ता के लिए तो ऐसे अनुमान लगाए जा रहे हैं कि 2050 तक वो पानी के भीतर होगा, जावा सी में होगा. एंड दिस इज द मेजर चैलेंज विद जकार्ता एंड द प्लानिंग ऑफ द सिटी. Not only this, it is also an example that the mistakes going in other unplanned cities of the world. Let's say if you talk about Dhaka of Bangladesh, or we talk about Kolkata, Mumbai, and other cities of the world which are not planned. It is urban sprawls. बढ़ रहा है, बस ऐसे ही क्षेत्र जो है वो बढ़ रहा है आबादी के साथ. It is not planned. So because of its improper planning, the mismanagement of usability of water, all this combined together is the reason of sinking of Jakarta. So in today's newspaper and news, after the passing of law of changing capital city of Indonesia by the Parliament and Assembly of Indonesia, this news is flourishing that why Jakarta is sinking, and I wanted to discuss, as by the norm, we are going to discuss the first 15 minutes of our lecture for your current affairs and how questions are going to target in UPSC. So in prelims might be asked that which island sits the new capital of Jakarta. Let's say if the question is asked, which island sits new capital of Indonesia? Which island sits as new capital of Indonesia? So, one is your Sumatra Island. Second is your West Jakarta. And third is your Borneo or Borneo Island. So which one is correct, students? Which answer is correct? C. Borneo and Borneo Island. What is the capital's name? What is the name of the city? Nusantara. If you are following the current affair news from, yes, from Hindu, of course, or Indian Express, or Press Information Bureau or BBC.com, right? So all these are the reference of the current affairs topics related to geography and hybrid topics. Okay, so this was a discussion. This might be asked if you see if how the main examination question can be asked. Main ये तो prelims में ऐसा आ सकता है, main में कैसे सवाल पूछा जा सकता है. So in main, let's say the question will be discuss the causes, or let's say discuss the anthropogenic causes which led to sinking of Indonesian capital. कौन कौन से वह मानवीय कारण हैं जिसके वजह से जो जकार्ता इंडोनेशिया की राजधानी है वह डूब रही है. सो कौन कौन से मानवीय कारण है? एक तो जलवायु परिवर्तन, क्लाइमेट में चेंज, बढ़ते ताप के कारण, ग्लेशियर्स का मेल्ट होना, ग्लेशियर्स के मेल्ट के कारण समुद्र की सतह का बढ़ना और समुद्र की सतह के बढ़ने के कारण इस शहर का डूब जाना. दूसरा कारण एक्सेसिव यूज ऑफ ग्राउंड वाटर, जमीन के भीतर के जल को बहुत ही ज्यादा उपयोग करने के कारण जमीन की सतह नीचे की तरफ धंसती गई, जिस कारण भी जो जमीन की सतह ऊपर हुआ करती थी 1970 में, समुद्र के तल से 4 मीटर ऊपर थी, वह घटकर नीचे आ गई और नीचे आने के कारण समुद्र से वह टकरा रही है और आसानी से अब समुद्र का जैसे ही जल स्तर बढ़ेगा वह जमीन समुद्र के भीतर समा जाएगी. तो ये दोनों जो कारण है वो एक दूसरे को कॉम्प्लीमेंट कर रहे हैं. तीसरा कारण है कि जकार्ता का जो आइलैंड है, जिस तरीके का पॉपुलेशन वहां पर बढ़ा, ग्रो हुआ, उसने इन दोनों कारणों को, एक तो कारण समूचे विश्व का है, दूसरा कारण ग्राउंड वाटर के यूजेबिलिटी का, वह वहां पर पॉपुलेशन के विस्तार यानी कि एक्सपेंशन ऑफ पॉपुलेशन की वजह से होता है. सो वहां पे गवर्नमेंट ने पहले के टाइम पे ये भी कोशिश किया कि ग्राउंड वाटर यूजेबिलिटी पे हम लॉ लाएं ताकि ग्राउंड के वाटर के इस्तेमाल को हम रोक सकें, बट वो भी नामुमकिन होता दिखा. इट वाज आल्सो इम्पॉसिबल बिकॉज majority of population is using the groundwater, so you cannot implement any kind of law which is already being taken care by the majority of population in the city. So the administration and government has planned to change the city from Jakarta to Nusantara. So articles are published in today's newspaper only and my references are these. Okay, so shall we start our main class? Okay, समझ आया? So this 15 or 20 minutes of current affairs lecture is going to be uploaded on our YouTube channel also, Prospect IAS. So all of you please recommend your friends also to view the current affairs classes, which are obviously knowledge friendly and UPSC friendly both, right? So all of you can also share the YouTube video links to your friends and their friends as well. So thank you, and we should start the class. So today